LeBron, that didn't look or feel much like a preseason game, especially in the first quarter. Why not?
I just think both teams are just trying to sharpen their swords and getting ready for the regular season. But both teams are getting higher, energetic, run the floor extremely well, share the ball extremely well, and just try to play the game the right way.
Of the 5 preseason games you guys played, statistically that seemed to be your best one. Why do you think this was your best game so far in the preseason as a team?
Because it was our next game, and we've been practicing very well. It's the next game, and we want to try to continue to implement what we were doing in practice to a game situation. I think we did that tonight.
Lonzo's first chance to play with you guys, and first time he joked with us on the radio, it's the first time you and him have ever been on the same team.
Yep.
What did you see with him? How do you think he did?
I thought those first few minutes was definitely rough on his wind, getting back in the game situation. But he settled in. His ability to see the floor, his ability to push the ball, and his athleticism, as what you've seen, on the lob catch from myself, and then just defensively, some very, very quick hands. So it's great to have him back on the floor.
Just really impressed with the pace. What did you see in terms of the pace? And
I think the most impressive thing, besides a few of them, we didn't turn the ball over as much as even with the pace that we were playing. That we want to play fast, we want to continue to have low turnover games, and I think we did a great job of that tonight.
What kind of timing and I guess connection or understanding of one another's game does it take to throw an alley-oop like you did to Lonzo in the second quarter?
It doesn't take much. It takes execution. It took a great back screen by Kuz. It took Lance doing what he needed to do on the slide, going to the strong corner. And then when you got an athletic point guard like that, it's just my job to put it up there for him to go get it. And he was able to go do that.
Have you seen that kind of athleticism from Zoe in practice, or was this really the first time you saw it kind of fully unleashed in the game?
No, I think we've all seen it since he was in high school, I believe, right?
you took after the shot right before halftime, you stood there for a few seconds, looked at the net, and then looked out at the crowd. Was there anything, what was going through your mind, if anything?
Just end the half the right way. And the crowd, they showed up tonight. I guess they love the Lakers, they love the Warriors, and they showed their appreciation for the game tonight. So that was my appreciation for them.
So much history between you and Steph and Clay and KD. Was there any conversation between the four of you, and what was it like for you to go up against them in a different uniform?
No, not much conversation, but the mutual respect is always there. Obviously, my relationship with KD goes a little bit deeper, but I've known Steph for a long time, and being able to compete with Clay, that mutual respect will always be there, and so it's fun to get back on the floor versus those guys.